Mr. Ealey, thank you for allowing me to come into your home and record a little bit of your life. Um, I did a little research and found that you were born in Natchez, Mississippi.
Natchez. It's really, I was born down a place called, I was born in a place down from Natchez called, on a plantation called Duncan Plantation. And I was raised in Sibley, and Natchez is about 13 miles from Sibley. And I went to high school in Natchez, so I claim both of them, you know.
Okay. And how did you end up in Atlanta?
Oh, my wife years ago used to work for AT&T. She retired in 90, I think it was. But they wanted her to move here, so I ended up moving here with her.
Okay. You know, most of the world knows you for your song, Stand Up In It.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked at and listened to your catalog of music, and I probably didn't listen to it all, but I listened to a good bit of it. And you have a serious catalog of music.
Oh yes, sir. I had put out a group of albums before Stand Up In It. I put out I thought it was great. I thought they were great songs. but Stand Up In It was the one that did it for me.
So I'd like to play a little bit of this for you and tell me what you think. So when I heard that, it reminded me of my years as a youth. My younger brother and I, we had a mobile disco business, and we went to a lot of clubs, holes in the wall.
Right. There's a hole in the wall song.
That had one door in, one door out, and if anything jumped off, you needed to duck until the bullets was settled.
I was born and raised in that environment. That song was written by one of my producers. Matter of fact, he produced a few of my albums after I left. I used to be with a record label called Ichiban Records. They did 4 albums on me, but they closed down, and that's when I opened up my own label, which is called IFGAM Records. It stands for IFGAM. That stands for I Feel Good About Myself.
Okay.
And so my friend Bruce Billups, he wrote that song for me.
Okay.
That video on me.
Okay, so do you and Bruce still collaborate?
Oh yeah.
So tell me about what goes on with Mr. Ealey now. Do you do a lot of concerts, or are you recording, or what do you do nowadays?
Yeah, I just got through recording with these youngsters. What's that boy's name? I did it.
Was that out in Los Angeles when you?
No, I just was in the studio this past Wednesday.
Okay.
With a little young rapper wanted me to sing on his song.
Okay.
I be knowing a lot of people, but I don't recall their names. But I get their names. I find his name for you, so you could, if you want to talk about it, you can.
Well, one of the things that I've done with this online newspaper, I've started exploring things that I thought I knew, things that I knew that I didn't know, and things that I wanted a little bit more information about. So, with the newspaper, now I have a repository. So when I have those moments when I can't remember, I open up my newspaper and go back and look at all those things that I've written about.
I heard that.
So that's how I keep up with that stuff. Let me play another one for you here.
That one's called Mississippi Delta.
Mississippi Delta.
I've got to answer, Lord, Lord. Blues is calling my name.
I was a good friend of mine. We co-wrote that song together. His name is Larry Griffin.
Larry Griffith. Okay.
Yeah, and it's called Blues is Calling My Name. I've always tried to help this organization around town. It's called it's called Just Blues.
Mm-hmm.
Just Blues Society.
Okay.
JUSBLUES.
Okay.
.org. And I did an album for them to help them raise money. I gave them that album.
Okay. Now, that's an Atlanta-based organization?
Oh yeah, Just Blues.
Just Blues.
JustBlues.org. See if you can find it.
Are,
Yeah, whatever you feel like.
okay. Well, I'm gonna take a look here. Look here, see if I can see them real quickly. Just Blues.
So I tried to help them raise money. So I did that album, and I kind of like gave them that album so I could make some money for them.
Okay.
Because I think they've done a great thing. You know, most of like the people around, like the Blues Foundation,
Mm-hmm.
people like that. You know, I'm not prejudiced or nothing, but it is what it is. When they give out awards, they give all the awards out most of the time to my white brothers.
Mm-hmm.
For blues and everything else, for blues, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and they don't mention none of the great people that's been around through the years.
Mm-hmm.
And Just Blues is one of those organizations that every year they do an award show.
Okay.
And they matter of fact, you might want to make it again next year. You really enjoy that.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I make a note of it.
They honor all the great black blues musicians
Okay.
that the Blues Society don't think about.
So, in your career, have you worked with a lot of the blues musicians that play up in Memphis a lot, or did you play up in Memphis a lot yourself?
Yeah, I played Memphis a whole lot, but I just go in there and come on out. I don't hang out around Memphis. I played Memphis a lot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
In fact, one of my great friends, John Williams, he cut a song with me because he helped me write this song. He's out of Memphis. It's called what's the name of that song?
Well, I have a list of them here. Let's see if one of them rings a bell. Brown liquor, one or more. I think I fell. Snapping turtle. If I ask you for a taste. Come on, baby.
That's it right there.
Come on, baby.
If I ask you for a taste.
If I ask you for a taste.
John, I played bass on that and he helped me, write the music for that. If I ask you for a taste, would you start to slap my face? Or just come on out and invite me to your place. That's John Williams out of Memphis.
John Williams wrote that. Okay, all right.
Well, he helped me.
He helped you write
He
it.
did the music, helped me do the music.
Okay,
But I wrote the song.
okay. Oh yeah, you that catalog is something else.
Thank you.
Now, let's talk about stand up in it for a second. Now, Betty Wright, she did a song called "Tonight Is the Night," and she says she played it for her mama. She said, "The music is good, the melody, but I know you ain't gonna sing that song." When you started putting together stand up in it, did anybody tell you you better not sing that song?
Well, okay. First of all, I'd like to give my good friend L. Willie. His writer's name is William Travis, but he's online. He do his music as L. Willie. He co-wrote that song with me, and it's kind of strange you asked that question because after we got it together, I took it home. And my oldest brother at the time that was living, a couple of my brothers were living then. YZ, he's the one that taught me how to play. Started me out on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that that Mama would turn over in her grave. Knowing that I'd put a song out like that. So I left the song there with a good friend of mine. His name is one of my good friend's daughters. Boy, I tell you. Anyway, I left it there, and then I see so many people.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. But anyway, I left it there with a DJ there. He's got a club there in Natchez,
Mm-hmm.
and he started playing it. And anyway, it caught on there in Natchez.
Okay.
And then my friend Miss Ware, she knew a lot of radio people, so she kind of asked me to send her a copy,
Okay.
and I sent her a copy. But anyway, the story I'm trying to get to is my brother YZ. He said Mama told him in her grave, but after it came out, he was working somewhere at the time. He told me, hey, a couple of my friends want that record. Can you send me a copy? But he did tell me that Mama would turn over in her grave if I had did that record. But I don't know why people think it's so bad, because what I tell all the so-called Christians and stuff, no one loves the Lord any more than I do. So but you got a lot of Christians that think that this way is this way and that way is that way. I don't really know what the right way, but I do try to hold on to my ounce of faith that Christ asked us to hold on to. So I had a little, anyway, about 6 months, about last year sometime, I had a little stroke, so it kind of like messed with my memory.
Okay.
What was I talking about?
We were talking about YZ and the lady who.
Yes. Anyway.
So in the video, the lady who's in the video, is she related, or is she one of your actors that you work with from time to time?
There's actors I work with.
Okay. Because the young.
Oh, you talking about talking about the stand-up in the
stand
video?
up, right?
No, that's my wife.
Oh, that's your wife.
On the side of me.
So you're sitting on the steps.
Right.
When the first video first comes on, you have a lady who says, "Let me tell you, I know what women want."
No,
and she's talking to the young.
As a matter of fact, that's my friend. She's the one that did the video. Her name is Sham Redmond.
Okay.
Yeah, and her husband Jay Red, they did the record for me.
Okay, so there's a young Theodis sitting there.
Yeah.
That she hands the guitar to.
Right.
And then there's a gentleman over there saying, "I know what women want. They want me."
Yeah, but the other one, that's really a lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the girl that was that's really the one that gives the guy the guitar. She's
doing both parts.
She did both parts.
Okay. Okay. Well, she's good. She's good.
Sham Redmond, her and Jay Red, they're doing a lot of things now. You know, they made a couple of movies and things. Matter of fact, I just saw on the internet where they was on. I got to call them up. They didn't tell me they was gonna be on Steve Harvey. They was on Steve Harvey. What's the name of that show Steve Harvey do?
He does Family Feud.
Family Feud. They was on that on the 3rd.
Okay, so Celebrity Family
I
Feud.
got to call him up and cut him out because he didn't let me know he was gonna be on that.
Okay. So you're a guitarist, you're a vocalist, songwriter, producer, entertainer. Which one of those identities do you feel most comfortable with, or are you a well-rounded man that you have to do what you have to do?
No, I do what I have to do, but I'm well rounded in the blues, man. You know, I try to keep all of my music where it appeals to different people.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people think that blues is something that's like 3 chords and that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if you read my website, it says we believe that blues is the expression of a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it's good, bad, happy, or sad. You know, and so
Now,
I try to hold on to that.
they, the radio stations call the blues, what is it?
Southern soul.
Southern Soul. Do you identify with that, or does it just doesn't matter as long as they're listening to the music?
It's just Stand Up Band was the very first Southern soul record that made it all the way to the Billboard charts.
Really?
Very first one.
Okay.
It made it to the Billboard charts, but person that came up with the Southern soul, Uncle Bobo, you know, he's out of Mississippi, up there, Jackson, Mississippi. He was a producer for and put out a guy by the name of Sir Charles.
Oh, Sir Charles, I've heard that name.
Yeah, he came up with that Southern soul.
Okay.
But now everybody uses it. They don't even know that Uncle Bobo, you know, Uncle Bobo, I know him, L. Willie told me, because he's L. Willie, the guy that co-wrote the song with me. He's his cousin, and he was the one that he's promoted a song years ago called Barefoot. You probably don't know about Barefoot. Everybody, you know, if you eat, it makes me nervous when you're in your seat.
Okay, I remember that. Was that Joe
That
Tex?
can't be beat.
Did Joe Tex record that?
No, that's not Joe Tex. I forget who that. I forget the brother's name.
Barefoot. But I remember that song when I was probably before I became a teenager.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's called Barefoot.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of that, so I listen to a lot of your music. Some of it sounds like kind of James Brownsy.
Oh, wow.
Then I heard a little bit of, I think what I would call the main ingredient sound.
Talking about the group main ingredient?
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And so you have a variety of sounds in your repertoire.
Thank you.
And I think that's really great. Let me play this one for you. Most of your songs are about 3.5 minutes long, but then there's one that was 6 minutes long.
A woman did me so wrong, y'all. I said I'd never love again. The way she treated me, people, don't you know? Oh, it was a doggone sin.
Now that was 6 minutes long. Now, did it take that long to develop that song, or did you want to just keep people sitting there hanging on to you?
No, you know, I wrote that song years ago, and I put it on that. I put it on that album with that I gave to Just Blues.
Okay.
And it's called, you know, Woman Did Me So Wrong, said I never loved her. But then you came into my life. I kind of like I was talking to my wife now. You know, that I'm married, my second marriage. You make my love light shine so bright, but I know love is a losing game, and it's hard to win. So yeah, I said I'd never give my heart away again, but here I go. I'm headed back to Hurtsville again. You ever been to Hurtsville?
Everybody's been to Hurtsville, even when they didn't realize that's what they were. That's one of those things that we learn later on where we were. Yeah, you know, I had a hard time then. So yeah, you know where you were? You were in Hurtsville, bro.
I was in Hurtsville, bro.
You were in Hurtsville, bro.
I said I'd never go back again, but I met this beautiful young lady back in, what was that, back somewhere in 88, and somewhere, name is her maiden name is Linda Abraham.
Linda Abraham, okay.
In Oakland, California.
Okay,
And I asked her to marry me.
okay.
Yeah, she would. So I was going home in '88 to meet my family for a family reunion, and my brother is a Jehovah's Witness, and I asked him would he marry me, and so the whole family was there when I married Linda.
Okay.
You know, so I guess I'm headed back to Hurtsville again. But I don't think she's gonna make me go there.
How many years has it been?
That was '88 then.
88?
Yeah.
So 88 till now, that's close, approaching 30 years.
It's a more than 30.
40. Oh, yeah, 40 years. Sometimes I can't do that math in my head. You know, these calculators and 10 keys have spoiled us. So when you do live performances, you seem to have more energy than you have right now. Does getting on the stage just crank you up?
What you trying to tell me? I don't look like I have no energy right now?
Well, I'm telling you, when you get up there performing, I don't know, maybe you drink a Red Bull or something.
No, I don't know. I guess everybody tell me that, but I guess something just come over me, I guess. And before I go to work, I go to the restroom and with my band sometime. I pray before I go on. I ask the good Lord to let Jesus, Holy Spirit in us, so we can spread His word throughout the audience and everyone I come in contact with. So I guess that's my love of Jesus Christ has got me working like that. I guess so.
Well, I will tell you this. The night that I met you out in Lithonia at Stonecrest, I met a lot of the artists who were there. And I got a feeling from you different from everybody else that I met at that evening. So I appreciate you opening up to me that night, taking the time over these varied weeks to try to get together here today. That really says a lot about who you are as a man. I think some people describe that as humble. I describe it as one who is just a good friend to everybody he sees. So I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So I got another song.
I got my little ways now. I can get a little crazy if I have to.
Well, we all got those. We just have to be rubbed the wrong way.
There you go.
You say you smell liquor on my breath.
Brown liquor.
Oh, get on out of here,
This young fella by the name of Vincent Bird. He came around me over in about 8 years ago. He came around and he kind of like wanted me to do a record with him. So he went and got these producers and stuff to write that song for me. And that's what it came out to be. Brown liquor.
Well, when I heard brown liquor, I said, okay. Now, back in the Mississippi Delta, he was drinking shine. He don't discriminate.
Oh, when I was drinking, whatever was in the house was my drink. Trust me. I haven't had a drink now, I guess, in about 15 years, I guess.
Really? You just decided to stop, or you decided for health reasons, or someone said you drink anymore?
I have heart problems and stuff like that.
Okay.
The doctor suggested that. But I tell you, my main reason for really stopping, though, although the doctor had suggested I don't drink no more, but I still kept on drinking. But you could ask my wife. Let's say for instance, I'll tell you like this. I have a friend of mine named Trudy Lynn. She's a singer out of Texas.
Okay.
And she came down to visit all of us. And so I had her over here, right here it is. You know, we was playing the piano, everybody was sitting all around, and everybody else. And I looked around, and it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. We was still partying. And I asked my wife, hey Lynn, you notice something that was different from when I used to drink? She said, no. I said, when I used to drink, around about 11 o'clock, 10 or 11, everybody be telling you, oh, okay, no, I'll see you later. Because I be the act so stupid.
Oh, okay.
You know, I had a lot of friends that loved me just the way I am, but they didn't love me when I was drinking.
Drinking, okay.
And the reason why the reason why I stopped drinking is I just got tired of when I wake up, you know, on a Monday morning after drinking. I was kind of like maybe like a weekend drunk when I was drinking. And when I wake up on Monday morning, I had to call my good friends and family and apologize to them and say, you know, I'm sorry, you know, that wasn't me. Oh, it was me though. I just got tired of calling people and apologizing to them. So I just stopped drinking. I didn't go no AA or nothing like that. I just stopped.
Just stop.
Because the good Lord told me, you know, you're hurting too many people.
Now you built a career with longevity in the industry, and the industry changes constantly. What do you see going forward for Southern soul, blues? What do you see going forward at this point?
What do you mean? What I see?
Do you see that the audience gets wider?
Oh yeah, man, we got some young. The Southern soul audience. See, the blues is already. You know, a lot of black people don't know about this, but the blues has an audience that's out of this world. But it's mostly, like I told you, it's the white people. It's my white brothers. I don't want to say white people. My white brothers are the ones that really cultivated the blues over these years. And then they have festivals and stuff, but you don't see nothing there but black people, but white people. And what was your question?
How do you see it expanding?
But Southern soul, it's going to be around a long time because we got young people out there now. You know, black people, they calling it the blues, but it's really it's a different form of blues than what my white brothers call it blues. Matter of fact, they kind of pretty much turning it into it's got more of a rocket sound, where Southern soul have more of a Johnny Taylor kind of sound. And then they got young fellas out there now, a little boy called King George. They got all kind of young fellas.
Okay.
You know, so they drawing the young blacks. It used to be so only the older blacks will come out to see us play. But they're drawing it, and they're part of a tour that I won't be on it this year. Probably in the fall I'll be back on it. It's called The Blues Is All Right Too. You know.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that in Atlanta for a lot of years.
Yeah, I started it out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was one of the first ones on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the impetus for creating that tour and that event here in Atlanta?
It goes all over the United States. It goes. Matter of fact, we did we finally got in the last 2 years. We went into Oakland, California, and L.A.